Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jenny and this is the Darkest Light Oracle. We are going to be doing a tarot reading today for the sign of Aries. So if you have sun, moon, or rising sign in Aries, then there may be a message for you here today. We are going to go ahead and jump right in. I see some cards already falling out. But Aries, I do also want to say, if you're here in the United States, I hope you all had a good holiday for Thanksgiving. Hope you're able to get together with some friends and family and eat some good food. So let's get into this here. We've got, in our past, Five of Cups, Page of Wands, and the High Priestess. So we've got some Aries that are very intuitive here, right? The High Priestess is all about those, the clairs, clear audio, clairvoyance, whatever it is that you are, and that psychic ability. And so I'm feeling like for someone, that's what this is, right? It is recognizing your own power, using your intuition. Also, though, with this Five of Cups and the Page of Wands, we have got loss or heartbreak and growth. So, it seems like it was a time, y'all. And I'm not really sure if it was a good time or a bad time, but it was a time. So we've got here with the loss card. So we've got sadness. We've got maybe even a little bit of focusing on the loss. And then this card is kind of the exact opposite, right? It is a very free card. It is feeling alive and young. So whatever this situation here is, I'm almost feeling like whatever this loss was really pushed you into a time where you were feeling alive and young. You were growing, but also maybe you were really harnessing those psychic abilities that you have. It could also be seeking the truth, right? Whatever it is that is the truth for you. That being said, we've got a lot of spiritual cards showing up here. In every part, Aries. So I feel like this has a lot to do with spiritual growth. I wasn't going to say this, but I feel like I keep getting drawn to this. So, if somebody here is a medium with this, psychic ability, is this loss card. And then when I go here in your present, I also see this angel. So I feel like there's somebody that's watching this that may be a medium, and this has to do with your spiritual growth. Now that is a very specific message. Not everybody that's watching this today is going to be a medium, but I might get one. If this video is not resonating with you, check out the collective videos, those playlists. You can check out some of the Aries videos, or you can also check your moon and rising sign. So that being said, in our present, we have got Temperance, Death and Rebirth, and the Lovers. Three major arcana cards. Death and Rebirth and the Temperance can be highly spiritual cards. Temperance is that angel, right? This is that angel that is guiding you. It is also the feeling of going with the flow. It is feeling like you are in alignment, 100% in alignment with spirit. That being said, this is you really getting in alignment, right? Or I'm going to say more in alignment. We've also got the Lovers card here. So this is love, right? This is love. Although normally this card makes me think of romantic love, this could be falling in love with something, right? Falling in love with, the fact that you're a medium, the spiritual journey, whatever this is speaking to, however you're growing or changing, it could be falling in love with those situations. But whatever it is really, it's bringing the change in your life, right? Everything is transforming. And right now, you feel it. I feel like in the past, with whatever this loss was, you knew that it was going to change your life. Now we've got this. And surprisingly, talking about mediums, I didn't even realize that this was the death card. So yeah, and honestly, with this Lovers card, I almost feel like this is this could be speaking to more than one group, one person who may have even lost like a partner or a loved one. I'm feeling some. This is an interesting reading, Aries. Let me just say that. And I do want to say, so these all have signs with them. This is Scorpio, this is Gemini, this is Sagittarius. None of which are Aries, but all of them, depending on how many people watch this and the different groups that it resonate, that could help somebody to see that I am actually speaking to them. Now, the future, though, the future card, we've got 4 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the Hierophant. I'm going to start with the Hierophant because, once again, this is a spiritual card. This is about, this one, though, it makes me think more of religion, which for some people is, it's a very spiritual experience for them. So with the Hierophant, though, this is wisdom. This is structure. It is a 5, so it is a change, which everything is already changing right now. And I feel like it's going to continue to go, it's going to continue to change in the future. But this also, I feel like, is talking about traditions and structure, could even be politics. But those are the types of things that this is pointing to. And whatever it is, you're tired of it. This is the 9 of Wands. This is something, a tradition, a structure. This could be like, if you work at a big corporation and they have a certain way of doing things, a certain structure, right? This 9 of Wands says that you are tired of it and you are ready to get to that 10 of Wands, right? To get to the other side so that you can release this. That being said, the Hierophant is not, it's not necessarily a bad card, right? Because you've gained this, because you've lived through this and done all this. Now we've got the 4 of Wands. So this is really setting you up for the next step in your future. Something, whatever is happening here is really pushing you to a future that I feel is very different than what you may have experienced in the past. For some people, this could be a card about marriage, right? In the church, this could be like one of those traditional weddings, right? Or the fact with the 9 of Wands, the fact that maybe you don't want a traditional wedding, right? Maybe there's something about this, or even a traditional relationship. If this is, speaking to, someone about their spiritual journey. Most people get normal 9-to-5 jobs. Maybe, now that you are working on this gift that you have, you are going to somehow try to help more people with it, right? Which is not necessarily traditional. So there's many different things and ways that this reading could be taken. And if this is, because I'm also feeling maybe someone who has lost a significant other with these cards are kind of almost speaking to that. Definitely life-changing, right? How do you move forward? How do you take that wisdom and the things that you've been through and apply that to another relationship and even just on the long term, right? How do you deal with that loss and really transform that pain into something that you then can use to drive your life forward in some way, or even just to heal, right? To heal yourself from that situation. So very interesting, Aries. So we do have some challenges and guidance here that I want to go through. And I want to say, if this reading is resonating, hit the like button, leave me a comment and let me know. Share it if there is somebody that you think that needs to hear this message. This seems to be a very specific message. And when they're specific, they tend to be very powerful once they reach the right person. So if you know anybody, share it. All these things are free, easy ways to help my channel, and I appreciate it. So thank you. So let's take a look at this. So these challenges are all about decision making, right? The challenge is this logical decision, right? We've got a lot of highly emotional cards here. And things that would make me think of emotions being high. So therefore that mental energy and that logical side of things may be a little bit harder to reach right now. And so, there's definitely some sort of decision that needs to be made here, and you're struggling with it. That being said, this is all about growth and expansion. And so I feel like somehow expanding your world, or expanding however you feel that you are being pushed to expand right now, is hard. Especially when we've got things like the Death card and Temperance, right? Those are really big energies in your life. You're probably feeling the pressure, and if you're not sure how or where to take action, that's where we're getting this, right? We're not really sure where to take action, if we should even take action, maybe if there's something that needs to happen. So those are the challenges. And it's interesting because the guidance here is, we've got the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Swords is about swift, abrupt endings. So I feel like there's something here that is ready to end very quickly. So something about this situation has really reached completion here. And so Spirit is saying that, being as this is in your guidance, you probably already know what has reached completion. So it's time to act, take some sort of action and start moving away from that. And then with the 7 of Pentacles, this has to do with time, right? Whatever it is that you are, wherever it is you're going, and whatever it is that you are working on at this point in time is going to take time and patience. And I keep hearing the word practice. So I feel like, like if you're working on something here, if there's something that you need to practice, time is going to help you. And even too, like if there is, with this 5 of Cups, with the loss, if you're still feeling that, time will also heal your wounds. So there, with this 7 of Pentacles, there's a lot of different cards here that is, that are really letting you know that with more patience and, continue to take each step each day, it will come to completion and you will get to this next step here. So, wow, Aries, this is like a really interesting, powerful message. So I really hope that you got something out of this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.